it's more easy than talking about trees, but it's not. We're going to explain trees to you.
How they really work.
How you should treat them.
And how to make them safe for little kids.
So, by watching this probably 15-minute video, you will learn all about trees, all that we know, and yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trees.
Yeah, trees.
Okay.
We are going to talk about the different kinds of trees first. We have skinny trees and fat trees, short trees, and tall trees. Now the difference in some of these is that the short ones are shorter than the taller ones. It's just a fact of life. And you need to understand the difference because you don't know how big they will get. And then the fat and skinny ones, you need to make sure you allow room. If you know which ones are fat, you need to allow room for more. And the skinny ones, you need to allow room for less. Actually, it's the other way around. If you have fat trees, you have to allow room. You have to allow more room for fewer trees. Skinny ones are... Oh, look, there's trees out the window. Anyway, so you have to allow more for less. And yeah, that's it.
Okay, I'm going to tell you the type of tree. We already talked about the differences, but I'm going to tell you the types. Many people call this an oak tree, but they're wrong, okay? The Indian name for this is little cloud. So we're going to call this little cloud tree. And you can tell it's the little cloud tree. You can't really. Okay, next one. Many people call this a red bud tree. Now, we also know this to be false because it's not red and it doesn't have buds. So we'll just call this the big fat tree. Okay? Next one. This was originally called the willow tree. Now, this has spikes along the side of it, so we're just going to call it the no child tree. The final tree we're going to talk about, originally people called this the maple tree. I could tell you why it's not called the maple tree, except I don't know what maple trees really are, and I don't know what maple stands for. So you can call this leaf whatever you want, but remember, trees are friends, not food. Okay? So, remember your types of leaves. Remember that they come on trees, which are trees. Okay? Trees, not leaves. Thank you.
Alrighty, now we're going to talk about why these look like leaves instead of trees. I know you all think, oh, this is just a leaf. Well, it's not, because if we examine it closely, we can see that there are different leaves on the tree, and they are separate. But since they are so close together, I mean, this is practically microscopic, and we've just enlarged it for your knowledge. Since they're so close together, they look like solid leaves as trees. Now the next one is this other one, and it also looks like just a leaf. But really, if we zoom in, we can see that it has little flower buds all over it. And I know you're thinking, well, the leaf-looking thing is green and the flowers are white. But since they're so tiny, the actual stem part takes up more of the leaf than the little flowers do. And that's why the leaf is green. Thank you for your time.
We have decided that we are going to show you how to treat your trees. Because in the spring, a lot of funguses come around and try and kill your trees. And we don't like tree killers, we like tree huggers, so we're going to show you how to help them. This is an infected tree. If you notice, there's red markings and spots. It just doesn't look good. So here's what you do. You get vinegar and lemon juice. And the ratio is always 2-to-1 vinegar to lemon juice. And you're going to take a little dab of vinegar. And you're just going to apply it to the leaf of the tree. See? Tree, a little part of the leaf. See? You're going to apply it to the infected area. You're gonna let the vinegar sit. That's enough. Dip some in your lemon juice and apply it. Now, because your tree is going to be outside, we just happened to brought it in, you're gonna need it to let it sit about a day. But thanks to the magic of TV, we have already prepared one. This is your new tree. No fungus, it's healthy, it looks amazing. But because some of you are slow and may not get that, we're going to show it again. Here is your infected tree. A little bit of vinegar, a little bit of lemon juice. Let it sit for a day. And voila! Tree! Notice it's not infected anymore? It managed to get bigger and healthier. It's healthier. See? So you can take your old infected trees that are about to die and turn them into new beauties. Thank you.
And this is what trees look like in the wild. Here on the plains of Africa, we see that there are many types of trees out there. I can't distinguish any of them from my spot here on the balcony of my house on Mount Kilimanjaro, but those are the trees. Okay. These are also domestic trees. Also at my house on Mount Kilimanjaro, here in Africa. These trees are grown in pots and never reach the full size and majesty of the wild ones. This is my tree that I've had since birth. We planted it when I was born, and look how big it is now. Because we planted it and fed it and talked to it every single day. Thank you for listening to our documentary about trees.
We've enjoyed your time and thank you for letting us explain our passion for trees.
Especially you. Africa, on Mount Kilimanjaro.
We hope you've learned stuff about how to treat your trees
And plant them.
and how to distinguish them from other
Trees.
so-called trees.
And now you know the truth about trees.
Yes. So we bid you adieu. Good day.
So long, farewell. I'll be here saying goodbye.
Goodbye.
Jealous because you didn't make a documentary about trees.
Right,
You are, Mom? Blooper. No bloom this summer.